Hello. My name is PTV, Posse the Boss, Posse. And we are here today to finally check out Babymetal. I have discovered Babymetal through a former patron known as Yusef Salem. If it wasn't from him, I would have never discovered this band. Really. Him and TXM are the main people that got me introduced into this band. And TXM has been supporting me for almost 3 years on Patreon right now. Dude's fucking awesome. So is Yusef. Yusef went back to college. Hopefully he comes back soon. But Kitsune, that is not why you are here. You are here for the biography and my album review of Babymetal, self-titled. Hopefully, more of you will come in and we can have a conversation in the chat. But as of right now, only got 2 people watching. So let's just get into this biography. Babymetal, Japanese, Hepburn, Babymetal, stylized in all caps, is a Japanese kawaii metal band. Kawaii means cute. Band consisting of Suzuka Nakamoto as Yuimetal and Moa Kikuchi as Moa Metal. The band is produced by Babymetal from the Amuse Talent Agency. Their vocals are backed by heavy metal instrumentation performed by a group of session musicians known as the Kami Band at performances. The band was formed in 2010 in the original lineup of Sue Vocal and Dance, Moa Metal Scream and Dance. I didn't know Moa screamed. That's cool as shit. And Yui Mizuno as Yuimetal Scream and Dance. I didn't know Yui screamed either. That's fucking cool. With the concept of creating a fusion of the heavy metal and Japanese idol genres, originally a subunit of the Japanese idol group Sakura Gakuen. This is a spin-off band? I didn't know that. Holy shit. Babymetal became an independent act in 2013 following Nakamoto's departure from Sakura Gakuen. Sakura, I believe it is Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom, I don't know what Gakuen means. What does Gakuen mean? Let me look. Gakuen meaning. The study of cherry blossoms. Babymetal released their eponymous debut album in February 2014. Their second album, Metal Resistance, was released worldwide in April 2016. Babymetal has also embarked on several tours, with a majority of their tour dates taking place outside of Asia. The group released their third album, Metal Galaxy, in October 2019. On October 19, 2018, Babymetal announced that Yuimetal has decided to leave the band due to poor health, following her absence from live performances since December 2017. Since her departure, the band has performed with backup dancers at live performances. In 2019, the band introduced 3 backup dancers called the Avengers, who performed in rotation at each live show to form a trio with Moa Metal and Yuimetal. 2010 to 2012, the beginnings. In 2009, Babymetal, the band's producer and longtime heavy metal enthusiast, started planning the launch of an idol/heavy metal fusion group after he was impressed by Suzuka Nakamoto's performance in her previous group, Karen Girls. Thinking she would be suitable as the lead vocalist for the new group, the band was formed in 2010 in Tokyo, Japan, as the heavy music club Joanbo, or subunit of the female idol group Sakura Gakuen, which was also newly formed that year. The band's name is a combination of bebe, and heavy metal, Babymetal, and the Japanese pronunciation rhymes with heavy metal. According to Babymetal, Yui Mizuno and Moa Kikuchi were added to complement Nakamoto's unique stage presence, with their smaller statures dancing around her like angels. None of the 3 members were familiar with metal's music before the inception of the band. That's insane. Babymetal's first live appearance was on November 28, 2010 at Sakura Gakuen's first solo concert, Sakura Gakuen Festival 2010. In July 2011, Babymetal premiered the song Ijime Dame Zetai, No More Bullying. I've reacted to this live. The live reaction is on my channel somewhere. At a Sakura Gakuen concert, but it would only be performed during live concerts for the first time being. That's insane. That's the very first song they ever played for a live audience. The band's first single, Doki Doki Morning, originally appeared on Sakura Gakuen's debut album, Sakura Gakuen 2010 Nendo Message. Released on April 27, 2011, a music video for the song was uploaded to Toys Factory channel on YouTube on October 12, 2011, and was released as a DVD single in late 2011 under the independent Toys Factory sublabel Joanbu Records. The music video totaled over 1 million views by the end of 2012. Babymetal's first single was a collaboration with the band Kiba of Akiba, titled Babymetal Kiba of Akiba. Released in March 2012 by Joanbu Records, the single ranked at number 3 on the Oricon Weekly Indie Chart and number 1 in the Tower Records Shibuya Weekly Indie Ranking. In the summer of 2012, the band released a music video for their next single, Headbanger. I've reacted to this as well. Directed by Hidenobu Tanabe. In August 2012, Babymetal debuted at Japan's Summer Sonic Festival, becoming the youngest act ever to perform at the festival at the average of age of 12. The same year, Babymetal performed outside of Japan for the first time in the 2012 Anime Festival Asia in Singapore. 2013 to 2015, major label debut and Babymetal. On January 9, 2013, the band debuted on a major record label with Ijime Dame Zetai, No More Bullying. Released under the main Toys Factory label and Joanbu Records. It sold 19,000 copies in its first week and debuted at number 6 in the Oricon Weekly Singles Charts. In the spring of 2013, Nakamoto graduated from junior high school and therefore had to graduate from Sakura Gakuen, a group of elementary and junior high school girls. However, their management decided that Babymetal would not dissolve and would continue its activities as a band. The group released its next single, Megatsune, and I've also reacted to this with Troop, my old partner. He left. He's not in Japan anymore. He's currently, I think he's in the States somewhere. I think Utah. On June 19, 2013, under Toys Factory and the band's new sublabel BMD Fox Records. On August 10th and 11th, 2013, Babymetal again took part in the Summer Sonic Festival, performing in Tokyo and Osaka. Later in October, Babymetal also became the youngest artist ever to perform at the heavy metal music festival Loud Park. Please tell me I'm not muted. The desktop audio was muted. Good thing I checked that. Oh, what did it say? Later in October, Babymetal also became the youngest artist ever to perform at the heavy metal music festival Loud Park. In November, Babymetal released a promo video for the Japanese premiere of Metallica's movie Through the Never. That's cool. I didn't know that. And released its first live music video, Live Legend IDZ Apocalypse, which debuted at 7th place in the weekly Oricon Blu-ray disc charts, and at a 2nd place among music Blu-rays in December. Babymetal performed at Anime Festival Asia, Indonesia 2013, and performed a 2nd time in Singapore. Let me read these real quick. Yes, my very first Babymetal album review. So yeah, this is gonna be huge, dude. Hopefully there's more people that come in and watch this, but then they grew to love it. Yeah, I heard it scared them at first, metal. Yeah. That's understandable. I lost my place. Fuck me. On February 26, 2014, Babymetal released its first eponymous album. It contained 13 tracks and was also available in a limited edition that included a DVD with their music videos and live footage. The album was well received by music critics, and as well as the public, selling over 30,000 copies in Japan its first week, debuting at number 4 on the Oricon Weekly Album Chart. The number 2 in Billboard Japan, it also topped iTunes Metal charts in Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States, and then reached number 187 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart on March 22nd. Their album also made it to the Heat Seekers chart at number 4. On March 1st and 2nd, 2014, the band gave 2 concerts at Budokan, with the average age of 14 and a half. Wow. They became youngest ever female act to perform a show there. The 2 concerts were attended by 20,000 people. Wow, it's insane. On April 3rd, 2014, an episode of the Fine Brothers YouTube Reacts show was uploaded to YouTube covering the band and the music videos of Doki Doki Morning, Line, and Gimme Chocolate. The band members' own reaction to the video would later be released on April 30th, 2016. At the end of their March 2nd Budokan concert, Babymetal also announced their first world tour, the Babymetal World Tour. Initially performing in Paris and Cologne, UK Sonisphere Festival was subsequently added to the tour after being formally invited to play following a successful fan-driven campaign entitled Babymetal for Sonisphere UK 2014, which Sonisphere later acknowledged on its website. After the UK leg of the tour, the band went on to make their debut appearance in the United States on July 27th, with a headlining show at the Fonda Theater in Hollywood. They played Heavy Montreal 2014 in Canada on August 9th alongside Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax. Wow, the Big Four. Holy shit, they played with the Big Four. That's insane. And also performed at Summer Sonic 2014 in Japan on the mountain stage with bands such as Avenged Sevenfold and Megadeth. The only one missing, is Megadeth from the Big Four. But yeah. Babymetal was also the opening act to 5 of the Lady Gaga concerts in her Art Rave, the Art Pop Ball 2014 tour in August along the western United States. Babymetal also released their second live album, Live Legend 1999 and 1997 Apocalypse. I've reacted to Death Legend 1999, but sadly, I had to delete it because it got blocked. Sorry. On October 19, 2014. Featuring their live performances at both the NHK Hall and Makurahari Messe event hall from 2013. In August 2014, it was announced that the band would return to England to play another show at London's O2 Academy Brixton on November 8th. Their final European show of the year as part of the group's Babymetal Apocalypse phase. It was later announced that the band would also return to New York City, which they had visited earlier in the year without giving an actual performance, performing at the Hammerstein Ballroom on November 4th. At their Brixton performance, the band debuted a new song titled Road of Resistance. I've also reacted to this too, but it got blocked. Later revealed to be a collaboration with Sam Totman and Herman Lee of Dragon Force, a prominent metal band Dragon Force. The song was subsequently released as a bonus track on their first live album, Live at Budokan, Red Night. Released simultaneously along with the band's third live video album, Live at Budokan, Red Night and Black Knight Apocalypse, on January 7, 2015, and later released as a digital single. Lee later revealed via Twitter and Facebook posts that he and Totman had been working on the song's guitar parts since 2013. In 2015, they re-released their eponymous album via Ear Music and Raw Sony Music Entertainment. Ahead of their performance at the Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards on June 15th, the trio made a surprise appearance during Dragon Force's set at Download Festival, performing Gimme Chocolate. Despite event organizer Andy Copping stating that he would never book the band. What an asshole. 2016-2017, touring in Metal Resistance. During the band's headlining shows at Yokohama Arena in December 2015, announced a second studio album to be released on April 1st, 2016, as well as a world tour starting in London at the Wembley Arena, and concluding in Japan with a debut at the Tokyo Dome. On January 15, 2016, the second album's title was revealed to be Metal Resistance. Their second album had shown differences from their debut album. Yuimetal states that compared to the first album and definitely the second album, they challenged themselves to a lot of new different types of genres of music, even more than before. Another difference is that there's more use of positive lyrics than ever before. The band made a point to provide a wide variety of styles to attract a wider audience and perform a full song in English. The band came up with the album title Metal Resistance because they believed it represents who they are and what they do as Babymetal. Yuimetal said it's about them exploring new, different aspects of what they can do. On March 13th, the band's producer Babymetal received an Excellence Award from the Association of Media and Digital (AMD) in Japan for his success in promoting the band internationally. On April 2nd, one day after the release of Metal Resistance, Babymetal became the first Japanese act to headline Wembley Arena with the largest sale of merchandise for a single-day event on the venue's history, coinciding the highest ever entry for an album in UK charts for a Japanese act. The Guardian gave their Wembley performance a rating of 5 out of 5 stars. On April 5th, Babymetal made their US television debut, performing Gimme Chocolate on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Babymetal were added as a character skin in the Wii U video game. That's cool as shit. Super Mario Maker in 2016. On May 26, 2016, WWE's Triple H announced on Twitter that Babymetal's song Karate, along with A Day to Remember's Paranoia, will be used as official theme songs for NXT TakeOver The End. That's fucking badass, dude. I used to watch wrestling all the time. Karate is hands down my favorite Babymetal song. That is the very first one I've ever heard, too. That and Megatsune are my two favorites. I do like Death, too, but on July 18th, the band made a special appearance at the Alternative Press Music Awards, and they performed Karate before being joined. That makes sense, you like power metal. But they performed Karate before being joined on stage by Judas Priest frontman Rob Halford. Halford, along with Nakamoto and the Kami Band, performed an abridged version of Painkiller. That's badass, I didn't get to see that. Followed by a performance of Breaking the Law, where they were rejoined by Mizuno and Kikuchi on guitars. Wait, what? Yui and Moa play guitar? I didn't know that. That's sick as hell. I gotta hear that, dude. I have to see that. If you have a link for that, put it in the comments. I have to watch that. That's fucking sick. On July 27th, Metal Hammer readers voted Babymetal's debut album as the best album of the 21st century. In September 2016, Warner Bros. Announced that a hybrid live-action animation fantasy adventure short-form series featuring the members of the band was under development. The series would be developed by the Blue Ribbon Content in collaboration with Amuse Group USA, an Amuse Incorporated subsidiary based in the United States. The band's producer, Babymetal, is also involved with the production of the series. On September 19th, Red Night, and September 20th, Black Night, Babymetal ended their Babymetal World Tour 2016, Legend Metal Resistance, by performing at the Tokyo Dome. With both nights sold out and approximately 55,000 people attending each night, these included fans from Japan and many others from around the world. Yuimetal admitted that she was still in shock that she was playing at a venue. Moa Metal felt the same, calling it a big challenge for young girls at our age to stand on that stage. Yuimetal explained that in Japan we have played many big venues like Budokan and others, but Tokyo Dome was always a place that I have been dreaming to perform at. In December 2016, Babymetal supported the Red Hot Chili Peppers during the Getaway World Tour in UK. During their final show on the tour, Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith joined Babymetal on stage to perform their covers of Judas Priest, Painkiller, and Breaking the Law. After the performance, Smith thanked Babymetal for being on tour with them and led the audience in singing Happy Birthday to Yuimetal. I believe I watched a live version of that. Yeah, I think I have. In January 2017, Babymetal supported Metallica to their worldwide tour at Gocheok Skydome, and also appeared in Japan's performance of Guns N' Roses' Not in This Lifetime tour. As the opening act in April 2017, Babymetal supported the Red Hot Chili Peppers during the Getaway World Tour in the US. In June 2017, one second, Greg, I'll read that in a minute. The Getaway Tour in the US. In June 2017, Babymetal performed at the KISW Pain in the Grass music event in Auburn, Washington. During the summer of 2017, they supported Korn. What the fuck, dude? They supported one of my favorite nu metal bands. That's hella sick. on their Serenity of Summer tour. I did not know that. The Serenity of Suffering tour, they supported them? That's cool as shit. Afterwards, they commenced the 5 Fox Studio in Japan tour. Alright, let me read this. Grington 300. First off, welcome, brother. This is your first time being here. Moa does play guitar a bit. Yui was a beginner. Link to Rob Halford with Babymetal. Save that for comments. I won't be able to fucking go up and scroll up to that link. Save that for the comments on YouTube. Hopefully this shit doesn't get blocked on YouTube. I'm fucking hoping it doesn't. Where are we at? I cuss a lot, sorry. Cause we're off camera right now. So yeah. Commence there. Oh. In October 2017, Babymetal were officially revealed as the performers of the Unkitty theme for the Unkitty TV series. On December 2nd and 3rd, 2017, Babymetal performed at the Hiroshima, that's how you say it, Hiroshima Green Arena, with the show's billed Legend S Baptism XX. I have watched this with Troop, but it got blocked. This was the first time the group performed in Sue Metal's hometown of Hiroshima. I didn't realize Sue was from Hiroshima. No wonder she wrote Monochrome and it's about the bomb. Wow, that's insane, dude. And it was an early coming-of-age celebration for her since December 20th, 2017 was her 20th birthday. As hinted in the show title, The Age of Majority in Japan, the lyrics to Headbanger about a girl's 15th birthday were even modified for the occasion. This was also Babymetal's first performance without all 3 members, as Yuimetal was unable to perform due to her illness. On December 30th, 2017, the Kami band's guitarist Mikio Fujioka fell from an observation deck. He died from his injuries on January 5th, 2018. Rest in peace. Babymetal released a eulogy on Twitter on January 9th, commemorating his work with the band. I already cried on the last album review. I'm not going to cry now. Where are we at? 2018-2020. The Chosen 7 era departure of Yuimetal and Metal Galaxy. On April 1st, 2018, Babymetal posted a video to YouTube entitled Metal Resistance Episode 7, The Revelation. In the video, it explains that a dark side of Babymetal exists, with 7 metal spirits, and that a new era is about to begin. A graphic novel entitled Apocrypha, The Legend of Babymetal, was also announced in the following days, written by the Prophet of the Fox God, and illustrated by GMB Chomachuk. That's such a weird last name. I like that, though. It was released on October 30th by Z2 Comics. Hey, Gring, if you don't mind, man, share this so we can get some more people in the community to watch this. On May 1st, 2018, Babymetal announced that they were launching their own record label named Babymetal Records on May 8th, just ahead of the Babymetal World Tour 2018. The band released a music video for a new single, Distortion. Yuimetal was absent from Babymetal's tour of the United States in May 2018 with no advance warning. Amid fan speculation of Mizuno's status with the group, a representative of 5B Management, American management company representing Babymetal, replied to an inquiry from Alternate Press magazine by saying that Yuimetal still remains a member of the band, but she is not on the current U.S. tour. The reply also hinted about a new narrative for the future of the band, which was currently evolving in a storyline that has changed. Yuimetal remained absent for the rest of their tour until their agency announced at a shareholders meeting in June that she had been in poor health since December 2017 and was currently recovering. On October 19, 2018, shortly before the Japan leg of the tour, the band released a new single, Starlight. I'd never heard that. On the same day, the band officially announced Yuimetal's departure from the group. Afterward, Mizuno released a statement explaining her decision and her desire to pursue a solo career. Does she have any solo work that I could check out? I didn't know that she went solo. During their tour, Babymetal also performed at Rock on the Range in Columbus, Ohio. That's pretty badass. I didn't know that. That's close to me. My hometown. I'm in Japan right now, but yeah, it's very close to my hometown. The Download Festival in Donington Park, United Kingdom, and the Rock am Ring and Rock I'm Park festivals in Germany. On July 9th, 2018, the band was declared champion of the Heavy Metal World Cup 2018. On April Fool's Day 2019, Babymetal announced that they will be releasing the third album later that year. On May 10th, 2019, the band released the single Elevator Girl. On May 29, 2019, it was announced that Babymetal will perform at the Glastonbury Festival in England on June 30th, making them the first Japanese band to play on one of the festival's main stages. Babymetal also revealed plans for their first arena concert in the United States at the Forum in Los Angeles, California. Set for October 11, 2019, the date of the concert coincided with the release date of their third studio album, Metal Galaxy. Their performance at the Forum was compiled into a live album, Live at the Forum, released in DVD and Blu-ray formats on May 13, 2020. So I talked to the actual commie band themselves, and they actually shared and liked my status on Instagram. So shout out goes to the commie band, and I believe Sue also liked my status as well. And I think Moa and Yui also liked it, but I don't know if that's actually them that liked it. But that's fucking huge for me, man. On June 27, 2019, Babymetal released the single Papaya. I just reacted to that this year, featuring the Thai rapper F Hero. Before their concert at Yokohama Arena the same day, the video released on July 1st, featuring footage from their concert in Yokohama. It included touring member Kano Fujihira, one of three girls rotating in Yui's place. Kano Fujihira, Ryo Sahashi, and Momoko Okazaki, who are known as the Avengers. Following their performance, they announced the Metal Galaxy World Tour to promote their new album starting in the 19 pandemic, but were ultimately canceled in June. In April, they streamed 2 Stay Home, Stay Metal shows on YouTube during the pandemic, which consisted of footage from 2 prior concerts from 2016. Their performances at Makurhari Messe in January 2020 were compiled into the live album Legend Metal Galaxy, which was released on September 9th. In October 2019, the band became the first Asian act to reach the peak of Billboard Top Rock Albums chart. In 2020, Babymetal featured as a guest artist on Bring Me to Horizon's EP Post-Human Survival Horror. I've done a full album review on that. It is a very, very good album on the song Kingslayer. On November 16, 2020, NHK announced that Babymetal would take part in the 71st NHK Kohaku Utogassen on New Year's Eve, marking their first appearance in the competition. A poll conducted by Yahoo Japan ahead of the airing determining that the most anticipated song of the night was Babymetal's performance of Ijime Dame Zatai, No More Bullying. With 26.3% of the vote participating on the red team, they won with a 2,635,200 votes compared to the white team's 1,383,180 votes. Fun fact, I can teach you how to say this in Japanese. I guess I could just cut this out of YouTube. I don't. So 2 is known as ni. 1 is ichi, 3 is san, 4 is yon, 5 is go, 6 is roku, 7 is nana, 8 is hachi, 9 is q, and 10 is ju. So this would read Niichiman Rokusan. Yeah, fuck it, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't really do that. 2021 present, The Other One, the band's first retrospective album, 10 Babymetal Years, was released on December 23rd, 2020. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the band's formation, their live videos were released in audio-only vinyl format on August 25th, 2021. On October 11, 2021, the band released a cryptic video hinting at hiatus or end of the band with a message: "The 3 metal spirits have been shining since 2010. Even if they were to leave Earth, would continue to shine forever in our hearts and across the metal galaxy. A legend turns into a myth, which turns into a living legend. What lies ahead beyond the end of the stairway to become a living legend is something only the Fox God knows. That's sad. I actually thought that was the end of Babymetal, but I'm super fucking stoked to take a look at the new album and fucking it's March, right? Comes out in March. Is it March or April? I think it's April. On October 11, 2022, the band announced their upcoming fourth album. Oh, there it is right there. March. The band announced their upcoming fourth album, The Other One, which will be a concept album and is set to be released on March 24th, 2023. 100% getting an album review. The lead single from the album, Divine Attack Shingeki, was released on October 20th, 2022. This also marked the first time that all lyrics had been written by Nakamoto. The second single from the album, Monochrome, amazing fucking single, was released on November 17th, and a lyric video, a first for the band. That is the full biography. We're going to read the artistry now. Let me see who's here. Any new guys? Any new people? If you guys haven't already, man, follow the channel. You won't be able to talk until you follow the channel. So, but welcome to the Babymetal review. Artistry. Musical style and lyrics. You know, I like to do this by myself. I like to try to figure this out by myself at the end of album reviews, but I'm just going to read the same ways. Most of the Japanese pop idols show a bright atmosphere, light music, smiles, and a charming face. However, Lorraine Pluorde has argued that Babymetal reminds people of a slightly darker, slightly more complex version of cuteness. The band defines its style as a new genre called kawaii. Kawaii means cute. I just told you guys that a little bit ago. And clarifies that it is a mix of J-pop idol and heavy metal. The group has also been described as alternative metal, death metal, power metal, new metal, I didn't know they were considered new metal, and speed metal. Tristan Peterson of Metal Obsession remarked in his review of the band's debut album, this band was created for the demographic of music that your Japanese boyfriend/girlfriend who doesn't really like metal would enjoy it. That's pretty much the truth. As well as Babymetal has made metal cute without losing any of its edge. Patrick St. Michael from Japanese music and culture site MTV81 praises the pure headbang-induced energy of the group's live performances and describes their style as a mixture of seemingly disparate sounds of heavy metal and idol pop, creating music anchored both by throat-mauling screeches and cuddly choruses. Lyrical themes found in Babymetal's music focus on real-world issues also give the message of positivity and self-empowerment, with the atmosphere of their music containing less serious and playful themes. To be specific, the body image concerns of girls and women pressured by society to remain thin and also bullying. While they also sing about what it's like going to your first concert, the concept of an ideal woman and chocolate, subjects which critics say are a step away from typical lyrical styles used by most metal bands. Writing for the Journal of Popular Music Studies, Sarah Keith and Diane Hughes characterized Babymetal as a prime example of the genre of idol pop being of girls and not for girls, exemplifying the broader J-pop trend of performative girlhood, while they remarked on the band sharing many similarities with other idol groups. They also commented on Yuimetal's vocal delivery being markedly different from them, as she demonstrates a strong voice with clear tone and a minimal amount of coloratura or embellishment. The authors noted the disparity of the band's international audiences, stemming primarily from metal communities and their Japanese audience, consisting mostly of male idol fans. They conclude that Babymetal, among other idol groups, show girls as an idolized figure, neither produced nor consumed by girls, but enacted by performers who are girls for the male gaze. In an analysis of Babymetal's lyrics across their debut and sophomore albums, Babymetal and Metal Resistance musicologist Louis F. Kennedy commented on the contrast between their often adolescent themes and the grim aesthetics of metal genre. He also remarked on the frequent use of wordplay in their first album, reinforcing the childish nature of the lyrics. The more extensive usage of English vocabulary in Metal Resistance, Kennedy saw as an effort from the band to internationalize the themes of their album to reach a wider audience. He characterized their development as making it more traditionally metal, which metal fans would find more authentic. He also perceived the album's overarching themes of collecting resistance to be a departure from both their earlier work and more traditional idol music. Sorry guys, this is a huge fucking biography. Live performances and music videos. Yuimetal is the main vocalist credited on Babymetal's official site with vocals and dancing, while Moametal and Yuimetal are credited with scream and dance. I had no clue that Yuimetal and Moametal could scream. Performing on either side of her in a triangle formation. In the band's early years, the band's members did not speak directly to the audience or smile at the crowd, but over time, the band has incorporated more audience engagement and call and responses into their performances between songs. Babymetal does not engage with the crowd. Instead, there is a blackout, or in situations where that is not possible, they will freeze in a pose or turn away from the crowd. Babymetal's costumes take a variety of cues from the popular Japanese gothic and punk Lolita styles. Lolita is also a Pokemon, right? It's the goth Pokemon that they created. I think it was Gen 8 or Gen 7. With an emphasis on red and black. During the 2018 World Tour, due to Yuimetal's absence, the band performed with Moametal and Yuimetal in front of one another, using risers to separate, while two backup dancers performed at the sides of the stage. Since her official departure, the traditional triangle formation has been restored, with a non-singing backup dancer performing in Yuimetal's place. Instead of the sign of the horns, the band uses kitsune. I thought it was the horns at first. On my very first reaction on karate, I actually said, "That's badass." A little girl that gives the horns. That's badass. But later on, someone in the comments corrected me that this is kitsune. Instead of the signs of horns, the band uses the hand gesture of the kitsune to symbolize the band's supposed divine inspiration. Initially, the band's members were shown photos of the signs of the horns, but mistook it for the head of a fox. Rather than correct the error, the management accepted the kitsune sign as the band's sign. Additionally, Babymetal style moshing, known as mosh or moshushu, has been described as a safe, fun, friendly game of push and shove. In their concerts, Babymetal are accompanied by a backing band. In their early stages, the backing band consisted of the Baby Bones, a group of nameless individuals dressed as skeleton costumes that would mime live performances while pre-recorded studio tracks were being used. In late 2012, Babymetal debuted a live album for their live performances, which they referred to as the Full Metal Band, a group of live musicians dressed in white robes and corpse paint, known as the Kami Band. They have since been referred to by the band members and fans as the Gods of Metal, and more recently, Kami Band. And in my reaction to Rondo of Nightmare, Gods of Mischief, that's the first time the very first live reaction I reacted to by this band. I think it was, right? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure that was my very first live reaction. That was 2 years ago. Where are we at here? Kami Band. From late 2012 to early 2014, the two groups will alternate, with the Kami Band being used more for festival performances, festival appearances, and special events. At the Babymetal Death Match Tour in May 2013, the Kami Band performed all music live for the first time. As of early 2014, the Baby Bones Band has been quietly retired, and the Kami Band has since been established as Babymetal's primary backing band. So real quick, I'm going to show you what Kami means. Kami, I think it's spirits, right? A divine being in the Shinto religion. In Japan, they have two traditional religions, okay? I've been here for 4 years. Almost 4 years I've been in Japan, in the Aomori prefecture. They have two religions. Some of them are actually Christian. There is Shintoism and there is Buddhism. But those are the two main religions in Japan. Kami Band has consisted of a rotating lineup of different musicians since its debut in late 2012. As of early 2018, however, the lineup has been relatively stable, consisting of guitarist Takayoshi Omura, Lida and Isao, bassist Bo, and drummer Hideki Oyama. I believe that Hideki-san played with Fuki-san in that in the Phantom Blood video that I did recently. With guitarist occasionally, no, I'm sorry, was it? Yeah, it was, yeah. With guitarists occasionally substituting for one another if needed. Kami band member Lida has contributed to Babymetal's music, but most notably on their album Metal Resistance, credited as Lida Metal. Babymetal's music videos, which showcase their distinct visual aesthetic, have helped the band gain broad attention. Their video for Gimme Chocolate went viral in 2014, with USA Today's Brian Mansfield commenting that the video looks like some kind of bizarre anime with dark goth set and band members playing in skeleton costumes, and the three girls execute intricate choreography, flash heart signs, and make windmill arm motions like they are playing air guitar. It's badass. Me and Troop reacted to Gimme Chocolate, right? Yeah. In regards to their music video for the song Karate, Yuimetal said that she's very proud that they are now representing the culture that came from Japan through their music. And it's a way for more people outside of Japan to also learn what karate is all about. The lyrics talk about never giving up and moving forward. I knew this. Yuimetal stated that the choreography for the song represented the lyrics and that it's important to be able to express the messages that they want to put across through the music with their dance moves. The majority of their lyrics are in Japanese, and they see their choreography as a way to break the language barrier. Public image. We're almost done. We are almost done, I promise. We got 2 more paragraphs to read. According to Babymetal Kobayashi, the band's executive producer, the band was formed under the idea of a new type of metal, and the members of the band received divine messages from the Fox God. That's their story. Through Nakamoto explained that the messages received were indirect, and they would be sent to Babymetal first. He stated that it was up to the people's decisions to accept or reject the idea. Additionally, he rejected the notion of the band being a metal or pop act, preferring the one and only Babymetal. Kikuchi joked that the 3 members did not decide to join the band, as it was a destiny chosen by the Fox God, whose goal is said to have the band perform and spread their music all over the world. The band has received varied reception by the public. Some critics praised the band for being creative and rule-breaking in the metal genre, while others called the band a novelty group and a silly balancing act. That's terrible. When asked about people who do not consider the band's pop-infused music metal, Nakamoto acknowledged the claims and praised such accusations, warranting how metal purists have their own preferences for metal being a certain way, and taking them into consideration for the band's progress. The fan base collectively referred to as the One. I did not know the fan base was called the One. I thought the One was Babymetal, but I fucked that up. Has been noted by Mizuno to be a mixed demographic of varying age. Noting the fans of metal and pop, she described the metalheads who look like themselves as the pop fans who dress and cosplay as them. She further emphasized the importance of being able to reach out to younger music fans, branching out to the metal genre via Babymetal, noting her own lack of experience of metal before joining the band. On December 10, 2013, Babymetal released Babymetal Apocalypse, an incomplete binder that would be gradually filled with pages intermittently made available later. Pages would include the lore of Babymetal, artwork and photos, and information on member-exclusive events like Apocrypha during the Babymetal World Tour 2014. By purchasing the binder and entering a code including the enclosed art book online, one could join the band's official fan club called Babymetal Apocalypse Web. A video uploaded to Babymetal Apocalypse Web members in December 2014 announced the transition of a new official fan club called The One, which started with limited edition releases for Live at Budokan, Red Knight, and Black Knight Apocalypse, and would continue to release member-exclusive media with news published to the official fan site. So real quick before I jump into the rest of this. In the future, I will be doing a full reaction to the live concert. I cannot promise you that it will go on YouTube. I can't promise you that. But it will go on my Patreon for $1 a month. If you wish to come over to Patreon, feel free. Because I definitely know that it's going to get blocked. Legacy. Babymetal is credited for creating the kawaii metal, cute metal in English genre, which combines elements from J-pop and heavy metal. This genre has introduced metal to new audiences. Many new kawaii metal bands such as Dollbox and Deadlift Lolita have formed since Babymetal's debut. While most kawaii metal bands are based in Japan, the genre has begun to spread outside the country to places like South Korea, where kawaii metal bands like Pritz have formed. Furthermore, the reach of Babymetal's influence has stretched far beyond Japan. In 2016, Babymetal became the highest charting Japanese band ever in the UK's official charts history with the release of their album Metal Resistance. In the US, Metal Resistance was the first Japanese album to chart in the Billboard Top 40 in over 50 years, where it reached number 39 in its first week. The last Japanese artist to break the top 40 was Kyu Sakamoto in 1963. Wow, that's insane. In 2019, Babymetal became the first Asian act to top the Billboard Rock Albums chart with the release of their third studio album, Metal Galaxy. We are finished with the biography. On to the members. Babymetal is Su-metal, known as Suzaka Nakamoto, lead vocals and dancer. Moa Metal, Moa Kikuchi, lead/background vocals and dancer/screamer. Kami Band, Takeyoshi Omura on guitar, Lita Cygnus on guitar, Iso Fujita on guitar, Bo on bass, Hideki Oyama on drums, Anthony Barone on drums, Chris Kelly on guitar, CJ Masiantono on guitars, Clint Tustin on bass. Avengers, Ryo Saihashi, backup dancer. Kano Fujihira, backup dancer. Momoko Okazaki, backup dancer. Past members, Yuimetal Yui Mizuno, lead/background vocals and dancer/screamer. Mikio Fujioka, Kami Band guitarist, passed away. We are ready. Ugh, fuck, that was long. All right. For those of you guys coming in, the new one's coming in, man. Appreciate you for being here. This is the very first PTB Empire album review of Babymetal, self-titled. Yes, it's very long. It's a very long biography. Very, very fucking long. It's longer than Chimera. So, but yeah, let's do it. Oh, I forgot this discography. Babymetal, self-titled. Metal Resistance, Metal Galaxy, and the other one. Now we're ready. Most of these songs I have heard before, but I have not heard the album versions. I will tell you exactly which songs I have heard before, so that way you don't be like, hey, you already listened to this. This is just clickbait. This is just a fucking duplicate of what you've already reacted to. Because I know some of y'all are gonna be like that. So, but yeah, I've reacted to Babymetal Death live. I've reacted to Megitsune. I have reacted to Gimme Chocolate. I never reacted to Line. I think I have reacted to Akatsuki. I don't think I have. Doki Doki Morning, never reacted to it. Never reacted to Onodari Daisakusen. Song 4, no. Uki Uki Midnight, no. Catch Me If You Can, no. Rondo of Nightmare, live, yes, only. Headbanger, yes, the music video. Ijime Dame Zatai, live only. Road of Resistance, live only. And Gimme Chocolate, live at O2 Academy Brixton. I have reacted to... Have I reacted to that? I don't think I have. Grington, you've been on my channel for almost 3 years, dude. You know what I have done. You've watched every single Babymetal reaction. I really appreciate you for being here. As well as every single one of you watching right now. If you're new here, please don't forget to follow and enjoy. This is it. Quick announcement. You will not see the music videos on live stream. You will see them when I get them in post-production. Let's do this shit, dude. And I will be reacting to the music videos of which ones have music videos. One quick question, Grington. Is every single song ending, or is it going to go into one another? Because I have to pull up the videos and mute the videos if it's going to go into one another and try to sync the video. I think it's going to be ending. Every single one of them is going to end, right? And it's going to go to the next one. I'm wearing I Love Amori t-shirt, by the way. That's what it says. This is Japan. Sorry, this is katakana? Yeah, is that katakana? Sorry. Kanji. That's kanji. This is kanji for I love Aomori. And Aomori is famous for Hirasaki Temple is the famous temple. I didn't mean to fucking moon you guys, sorry. Let's do this shit, man. I've been fucking talking too long. Is the lighting good? It's good for Babymetal, right? I try to get it good for Babymetal. I don't know. I'm fucking nervous, dude. I'm fucking nervous. This is gonna be I have a feeling it's going to be one of my favorite albums I reviewed this year. Let's get at it! Thank you, Grington. This is one badass song, dude. I'm so pissed that this got fucking blocked, dude. Now who is that screaming? Is that the Kami band that does that? Me and Troop love this, dude. This was such a great song. Such a great song. Volume level should be good, right? Not too loud. Okay, cool. I loved it because the live version of this you can see Sue on the cross, and I thought it was actually she was mimicking Jesus, but she's not. It was wow. It was crazy, dude. A lot of people in the comments said that it was basically telling about the birth of Sue Metal and Babymetal in itself. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! This is death metal, dude. Straight up death metal. Yeah, dude! Fuck yes! Love this shit, dude. Love that shit. The live version's so much better, but I really don't care. I'd rather have it not get blocked than to get blocked. That was badass, dude. Like, honestly, what 12-year-old girl can make music like this? Like, honestly, dude, it's badass. Just listening to it is insane. It's insane, dude. And like I said, you have to watch the live video to get the whole point of this song, and it's badass. This is seriously one of my favorite tracks of Babymetal, and for good reason. And the next track is also one of my favorite tracks